Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to say hey, happy new year. I was sick, so I haven't been able to shoot anything for you guys, but today I'm going to do a review for the Crayon Case company. I purchased a couple of things from their makeup line, and I've used them in the last video, and thank you guys so much for all of the love on that video. I really appreciate it. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are an old subscriber or you are already a part of the family, hello. So glad to see you guys again. If you guys want to see what I think about the company, their products, please stay tuned. Like I said in the intro, I did use some of her products in my last video for my New Year's Eve look. And I didn't have any issues with it. I really enjoyed the color payoff that I got from the eyeshadow that I used. I will try to do a little bit more looks with this particular line. I purchased a couple of things from the Crayon Case, and I purchased this palette, which is the Watch My Smoke palette, the Juicy Edition, and then I purchased the Raw Sauce palette as well. A little bit of background about the Crayon Case. The line was created by Supa. She is on a Instagram. I don't really want to call her personality because she's a lot more than that, but she did start on Instagram. I was following her a while ago when she was doing like her story times with Supa. She's hilarious, y'all. But then I noticed, she started getting into makeup. So she basically birthed this whole company based off her enjoying makeup, which I think is awesome. A lot of the products are meant to take the seriousness out of makeup, which is why it's called the Crayon Case. There's a lot of things that mimic school products, which I think is so cool. So it's for amateur and pro makeup artists, or anybody who just wants to play around in makeup. So anybody can use it. I'm going to talk about the Watch My Smoke palette first. As you can see, like the palette, it comes in like a case like this. It's pretty sturdy. It has the Crayon Case stamp or the logo right here, and it's kind of raised or whatnot. But from what I understand, the Watch My Smoke palette is not going to be available anymore. She's going to replace that with the Box of Crayon palette. I'm not sure when, but as of right now, it is $25 on her website. And again, this is the Juicy Edition, which is one of her best friends. And I had to pick up the case, excuse me. This is the box that it came in. So it looks like this. And it says Watch My Smoke on the packaging. And it has the Juicy Edition at the bottom. And on the back, it has the colors with all of the names. Mind you, these girls are from New Orleans, so they be drinking. Okay, but I'm going to name off some of the colors here, which I think are so cute. You have Pina Colada, Tropical Punch, Pink Passion, Apple Martini, Blue Hawaiian, Screwdriver, Thunder Juice, Lemon Drop, Shirley Temple, Tokyo Tea, Blue Lagoon, Amaretto, Black Ranked, Pumpkin Spice, Hennessy, Ginger Ale, Blueberry, and Purple Haze. So these are all of the colors that come into the palette. I'll go ahead and do some swatches for you guys if you want, but before I do that, I wanted to show you what it looked like on the inside. So it's pretty basic colors. It has some mattes up here, a couple more matte colors here, and then some shimmers down here, and then you have your basic black here. Again, I did use the Blue Lagoon color right here for my eyelids in my last video. If you haven't watched it, you should probably go and check it out. It is good. Thank you so much. Other than that, like I said, I didn't have any problems with it. I'm going to swatch the pink one on my wrist here. You see, I just did like a swirl with my finger and then swiped it on. This is with like no primer or anything on my hand. I'm gonna swipe the red one too, because I know red is like really hard sometimes to you know, get the right color payoff in a palette when you do reds. So I think that came out pretty decent. And let's swatch some of the shimmers color. Here's it on my finger here. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it. You see, that's so pretty. Do you see that? Yes. I love it. It's very pretty. And one last thing is I'm going to swipe this purple, because purple's my favorite color. So, and there it is. If you can see, it's pretty nice and shimmery there. So the color payoff on her eyeshadows are pretty good. And again, this palette was $25. Okay, and I want to talk about her brow pomade. And I bought the color medium brown. It is, like, I have it on right now and I really like it. I'm not a big fan of pomades, only because one, they dry out. Two, I already have really thick eyebrows, so using a pomade usually makes them very prominent and very thick. But sometimes I prefer a more natural eyebrow. But with this, you can manipulate the product so well that you can you know, achieve the eyebrow that you're looking for. So when you open it, it comes with this little white plastic thing on top, which I thought was super cool, because, you know, it'll keep it from drying out and it's protected when you're not using it. And again, I thought that was a pretty good thing, because I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade and it dried out super fast. When you take it off, it, you know, you could tell that I've used it, but I don't really need a lot of the product, which that is what I like the most, because this is definitely going to last me a long time. Also, it came with this eyebrow pencil. It has the Crayon Case logo on it, of course, and it's an normal angled brush. And then you have your spoolie on the end, and this spoolie is pretty firm, which I like, because you'll be able to brush the product through your eyebrows pretty well. So I'm going to actually show you what I'm talking about with the pomade. So you'll just literally dip it into your product, just really gentle, and then you get that payoff. It's like, I mean, and it was very easy to glide on, so that's what I liked about it. Other product that I got was her concealer palette. I got this in the dark version. Unfortunately, I used this to clean up my brows when I first used it in the last video, but I didn't really like it, only because I didn't care for the smell. Like, the smell, it reminds me of those old lipsticks that are very like plastic smelling, but it's nothing wrong with the concealer itself, because the concealer is very creamy, easy to blend out and everything like that. I just didn't care for the smell itself. Okay, and I also purchased her Crayon Cutie, which I thought was pretty cool. Excuse me, pretty cool. This was $5 and you get 2 of them for $5, which I thought was pretty good. So it does come in a package like this. The other one I have is dirty, so I didn't bring that one out. But it comes in this little plastic packaging, and then when you wet it, of course, it expands to a bigger sponge. What I like about the sponges is that it didn't soak up a lot of the product, so it does do what it says, which is it doesn't soak up your product, and it puts a really good even blend of foundation on your skin. The Crayon Case also came out with these things called color pencils, which are pretty much lip liners. The colors are Black Ranked, Bare, Plump, Magenta, Nudist and Coffee. I used the color Coffee already. I haven't used any of the other ones just yet, but they do look like this. I dropped one. They do look like this. So they have the Crayon Case logo on them, and the color of them is right at the bottom, so you can see that, you know, they have the color, so you can tell which color that you're getting. They don't have the name of the color on the product at all. It's just the shade on the bottom, and the top, like, it really does legit look like a color pencil with a top. So you take the top off and you have the lip product right there. When I used the lip liners in my last video, I did really like it. It applied very well, super easy, super pigmented, and it blended out pretty well with the lipstick and the lip gloss that I used on top. So I was pretty happy about that. Another lip product that I purchased 2 liquid lipsticks. Anybody who knows me knows I love liquid lipsticks, okay? So I purchased the color Bear and Marie. These two I really like. I actually have them on right now. I have Bear all over and then Marie in the middle. What I like about these is that they're super pigmented. They go on very easy. They don't feel super dry on my lips, whereas most liquid lipsticks, when you put them on, they're so dry and so matte that it takes the moisture out of your lips, and this is not what the Crayon Case does, which I really appreciate, because girl, I got big lips and ain't nobody got time for them crusty things to be looking like that, you know what I'm saying? So she does a really good job with the formula of this one right here. It does last a pretty long time. It didn't transfer. I kissed my baby a couple times. You know, it didn't transfer on my spoon or anything like that. So, and also, let's see. Yeah, see? No transfer. Nothing at all. So, I guess you can say the kiss test, nothing, which I think is good. So, if you do purchase these, you will not be disappointed. These, I believe, were $10. If I didn't say the price of certain things, I'll make sure to leave them down below so you will know, because I think I'm probably forgetting a little bit of the pricing of some of them. The Ross palette is $14, and again, this palette is for, you know, named after her friend, and it does come with a mirror. So as you can see, you know, the mirror is here at the top right here, and then it has Ross sauce right above it, and the colors are right here, and they are Moonlight, Sunset, Success, Man, Poison, King, Jar Jar, Sweetheart, Future, Midnight, West Bank, Love at First Sight, Shooting Star, and Algiers, I believe that's how you say it, Algiers. So the colors look like this, and they are super pigmented as well. I'll go ahead and show you guys some of them. I have them on today. This color here is Success, and I'm swatching Man for you guys. And Man is right there. And let's see, let's do King. Oof, yes, look at that, so pretty. King is really pretty. And then let's do Sunset. See how that goes. Ooh, yes. I don't know if you guys can really see that. Sunset is right here, but so yeah, these are what the colors look like in this palette as well. I have on Moonlight and Success on my in my crease, and then I have MAC eyeshadow on my lid. I like how these blend out as well. They're pretty much the same as Watch My Smoke. I think these may be a little more everyday. I'm only saying that because I'm the type of person that I don't wear a lot of like pinks and blues and stuff like that. I'm more of like the earth tone girl. Again, I am trying to expand, so we'll see how that goes. This is my favorite. I have the Rosie Glowrez highlighter that she created. She has two other ones, which is Glow Cane and Angola. Angola is gold. The Glow Cane is kind of like a frosty white, and this one is the rose gold kind. I do have it on today, you know, as my highlight on my nose, inner tear duct, on my cheeks and everything. It is super fine milled. It's so pretty. I really, really like it. This is what it looks like. It's pink, but it doesn't go on pink on your skin, of course. It is, like I said, a rose gold highlighter. If you guys haven't purchased any of her highlighters, you should probably do it. I mean, they're really good. These are $15 a piece, and I think she does sell them in a bundle. I'll have to double check and see how much the bundle costs, because I couldn't remember. But these are actually all of the products that I purchased from her. I really, really, really do like them. I hope you guys go check her out. It's thecrayoncase.com. You can take a look at everything. The shipping is great. There's no problem with the shipping. You'll order it. It takes between 3 to 5 business days, which is normal for most shipping. And they do ship from out of New Orleans. So I live in Texas, and it didn't take that long to get here. I think I want to say 2 days, and I just used regular shipping. So they'll send you an email, you know, letting you know that your order was received, and then they'll send you another one letting you know when it was shipped and with the tracking number and everything. I will be doing a tutorial on this look that I have today because I really like it, and it was using some of these products. So if you guys, again, haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.